Sorry, that's going to have to go up in two parts, I think, because I don't know how to merge that together. But how food is like her best friend, and how some people are lucky and they don't really think about food. And it's not like a constant thought on their mind, where it is for people like us. Well, overeaters. Like, I literally meal prepped today and made 2 sets of 11 meals for myself and my sister, and figured out what I'd have for breakfast. And part of me is still uneasy because we didn't do completely the calorie count for every single meal. Like, I know that they're all would fit within my day. I'm not worried about that at all. They're all mostly protein based. They're all well, there's no carbohydrates. There's very few carbohydrates, if anything. Like, there's mini meatballs, so maybe like in the meatball itself there was some breadcrumbs, but other than that, I think everything is pretty much, except for like sugars or something, there's no real carbs. Well, there is actually, because I made a mashup of butternut squash and sweet potatoes. Looks so good. So like, there's little but not a lot. Like, literally I just swallowed because like vomit came out my throat as I moved. I'm trying to get a better angle because this light is crazy right now. I switched lights, and that one has no, my looks horrible, and that one has no shade. But so as I was saying, food is like your best friend, and it's what you go to heal yourself when you don't feel well, and it's what's making me sick. So wanted to just show, like, well, I can see it actually too. So this is my belly, and those are some of my scars, and that's my belly button. But you can see the firmness of how bloated it is, and you can see it because down here is my looser skin. That's like my skin that I like have lost. I have that little flabby skin now, which is so fabulous. But even under there is hard. There's still, it's really bad, but like, you can just see the difference. How in here there's flat, but if you press down too far, there is hardness. I don't know if you can see, there's kind of like a cone shape now where the belly button is. So that's where my scars are in here. There's always like a lip almost, because this gets all swollen. That's where the edema hangs out for me as well. So it's a softer swelling, and then here is just like a rubber ball. And that's from applesauce. From having a little container of applesauce with some of my medicine and a few sips of my water with my green cleanse juices, which, if you don't know what they are, I put a lot of pictures up on Instagram, and I think I'm Best Butterfly Beauty on Instagram, so you can follow there if you want to, if anyone wants to, other than my friends that watch this, who probably already follow me there. So I just want to put that out there, that if you're having any of those feelings, that you're not crazy, that it's part of this weird transition we're going through. It's part of using your pouch as a tool, and it's like being, you know, like an alcoholic, just because they give you, you know, like, there's, I don't know, when I was a kid, people always joked the fact that you'd get like a shot or something, or take some medicine and it would make alcohol be horrible to you, or like you wouldn't be able to drink it, or you take Chantix and you can't smoke, but you still, all of the feelings that you used to numb both with those things are still there, and you now have to process them. And your ways to make yourself feel better, like eating when you have a tummy ache, which makes no sense to a logical person, or a non-eater, doesn't work. So I'm sitting in bed and decided to make a YouTube video while I try not to vomit. And I'm trying to resist the impulse of actually going in the bathroom and vomiting, because I could do that too. And I think if I hadn't had taken, like, I took my medicine, So, and I know I need the medicine. And I think that's the one thing keeping me from doing that. If it had just been like I had an applesauce for fun and it was just getting rid of that, I would go and do it, which is sick too. So, I don't know, just more honesty, I guess, for me and for you. It'll be interesting to see in 6 months from now, after a lot of therapy and having these videos, where I stand and how I feel. And then another 6 months from then. And I have like Miss Nirvana who does it 3 years out, and so it'll be really crazy to see 3 years out where I'm at. Like, I just hope I'm healed emotionally more and have like better tools to handle things with. 'Cause I'm so tired of being tired of just being overwhelmed with emotion. That, like, that's what my therapist said. He said, you're emotionally fatigued. And I don't want to be emotionally fatigued. I want to climb a mountain. And I want to, I don't know, do something fun that's not exhausting. So, I need to get back to work. I get a baby at the end of February. I'm a nanny, for those of you who don't know. And I will be so much better when I'm with baby. I'm not my best self unless I'm with children. And so that's gotta happen. Or playing with makeup. Playing with makeup and children. Very close. And I didn't play with makeup today. But I colored. Oh, did the coolest coloring. I will post it. Thanks for listening. Have a good night, and I hope all of you feel connected somehow. I don't know if any of you watched the Golden Globes tonight, but there was a speech by Meryl Streep that was just bananas. Nothing at all to do with this, but in a way it does, because I think it's about connection. And I think that's my other goal for this year, is just to form more connection. Which is part of why I do this, as weird as that seems, alone in my room. Excuse me. But have a great night. Have sweet dreams. Love yourself. And I will see you tomorrow, maybe. Or, I don't know, another day this week. I didn't plan on doing another video this soon, so we'll see how often these actually come out. And I can't believe I'm doing it looking so crazy in my bed with no makeup on. I have no eyebrows. Can you tell the difference between the last eyebrow video with my eyebrows and now? No eyebrows. All makeup. Alright. Take care. Love yourselves. Bye.